guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise, this is Dear Designs. Welcome back to another podcast. Today I have a finished object, I have some works in progress and some bits that you haven't seen for a while, but I'm just going to sort of randomly go through it anyway. I'm really enjoying doing these weekly podcast catch-up videos. I am really enjoying being able to do sort of, not a schedule, but like actually showing you what I've been working on and seeing the progress for me as well, because last week I sort of didn't have that much, but this week I've sort of feel like I've knitted loads as you will see, and even though I was like quite busy throughout the week and bits and pieces, but anyway, that's enough about that. Before I start though, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's placed an order on my new website. It means the world to me, so I just want to say thank you. There won't be no shop update this week, like yarns or anything. There's still yarns in the shop if you're interested in that, so yeah, go and have a look. The link is down below. All my other links are in my Linktree link as well, so if you want to go and have a look, it's all linked in the description box down below. So yeah, I need to get some parcels sent out today, and I will be getting those ready while this is exporting and doing what it needs to do, because I need to edit the weekly vlog as well. The other thing is, do you prefer to see sort of 2 videos in one day? Because obviously I normally end my weekly vlog on a Friday, but then I don't know, like the last couple of weeks I haven't had a chance until the Monday to get it uploaded, and then I normally film a podcast on a Monday, so they normally both go up on the same day. Does that really matter to you? Should I just keep doing it that way, or just upload whenever I've got time? If I'm at home on a Saturday and a Sunday, then, and I've got time, then I will, but just the last couple of weeks I haven't had a chance. At the weekend I had Mikey and Ollie, and I had them overnight, and oh my god, they were so good, so good, and I really enjoyed having them. They were just, oh, they're so cute. But yeah, so if you watch my vlog at the end of the week, you will see a little bit of those being here as well. Anyway, let's get on to what I've been up to. So last week you would have seen my twins not sister socks, or sister not twin socks, however way round you want to say it. So these are a little bit damp still, but I have a finished object, and I have 2. So yeah, it's a finished pair of socks that I used. I did one cuff down, one toe up, and I used the yarn in the same way, but obviously where I've knitted, one up and one down, the colours have gone the other way. And I did the mistake of knitting one cuff 1 by 1 and one cuff 2 by 2, but never mind, it is what it is. And the reason I don't do toe up socks is because I'm not a lover of casting off in the round, but to be honest, these haven't come out too bad, and if I'm really honest, I quite prefer the way the top of this looks. I don't know how well you're going to see that, but let me take my eyes out of shot. This is so much neater than this. Even though, like, when it's around your leg, you're not going to really notice it. It's a lot stretchier as well. I don't know, well, I say it's a lot stretchier. It's about the same, to be honest. But yeah, so this is yarn from Hobbycraft here in the UK, and it was 2 of a kind socks. You got 2 50-gram balls that were wound up exactly the same, and obviously dyed up exactly the same. So if I held these this way round, you would see that they actually do sort of match, if that makes sense, because the way that the yarns are done, and obviously the heel knocks it out of line a little bit and things with the socks. The heels are different, but yeah, if you would have knitted them the same, so both toe up or cuff down, they would be the same. That's what I'm trying to say. And I've just used my normal vanilla sock that I knit, which is 64 stitches on a 2.5 needle, and I did it's Judy's Magic Cast Off and Judy's Magic Cast On, Judy's Stretchy Cast Off. I can't remember them two. I always get confused. I know how to do both of them, but I do get confused. So on the toe up, I cast on using the Magic Cast On method, and then I cast off using the stretchy bind off at the top, and then the cuff down I just used the long tail cast on and the Kitchener toe. Really happy with these socks. Obviously I won't be wearing them for quite a while because they are quite long, but I'm really happy with them. And yeah, I haven't really got much else to say. If you've got any questions on socks or anything like that, then yeah, just ask away. I have started another pair of socks already. I finished these, I can't even remember, to be honest, obviously in the week at some point, but I can't remember what day. They are a bit damp because I put them on the blockers. Don't normally wet block my socks, but there was a really, like, you can still see the line here where I've had them folded in the box or in the bag down here ready to show. And I used my spin dryer. So this week, I can't remember if I actually mentioned it, I think I did at some point, but I have purchased a spin dryer for obviously dyeing yarns and things. But I put these, I did wash these this morning in some Woolite. I want to get some Eucalan or something, but at the moment I'm using Woolite. It's the pink stuff. And I washed them in that, and then I put them in the spin dryer, and wow, the amount of water that came out. I was so surprised from one pair of socks, and I squeezed and squeezed and squeezed as much water as I could, but I was so surprised. So yeah, they are like nearly dry, even though I did wash them this morning. I'm going to hang them up on the window so they do dry. But anyway, this is my first finished object, so I'm going to put those behind me for a second. I need the blocker because my first whip, I'm just gonna take that off a second. My first whip is my socks, and these are going to be my June socks, and I have finished one already. Let me put it on the blocker. So this yarn I'm using, I've already knitted a pair of socks with this yarn. I knitted Casey a pair of socks last year, and it's the Easter colourway. Ta-da! And yes, it's only shorty sock. So I did a 10 row 2x2 rib, a 10 row little ankle, my Fish Lips Kiss heel, and then I knitted the foot to the toe, and then just a wedge square toe, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this yarn is a commercial yarn. I can't actually remember what it was originally. I'm just trying to think. I can't remember. I know I've got some yarns up here, but I haven't got the ball band. But so yeah, this was just commercially dyed yarn, and then this yarn here is hand dyed yarn that I dyed myself last year, and I did do a full pair of socks in this yarn, and I just had a little bit left over. So this is all I've literally got left over, and this is hopefully enough to do the toe on the second sock. So this is the first sock. I knitted the cuff, the 10 rows of ankle, leg, whatever, and then I cast on for the cuff on this one, knitted the 10 rows, and then I managed to do, or it might have been the other way around, but I managed to do the heel one evening. And the reason I did the heel really quickly is because I knew I was going to have the boys the weekend, and I didn't want both of them to be at the heels, because then it wouldn't just be like mindless knitting. So I think Friday evening I quickly did the heel on one of them, and then I was like, right, I can just knit round and round and round. So on Saturday Mikey took the longest nap ever, and Ollie was just sitting there on his iPad and chilling basically. And I managed to knit quite a lot of the foot, so I did that Saturday. Then yesterday, which was Sunday because today's Monday, yesterday I knitted a little bit more while Casey was here, and we was just chilling again we was watching Wallace and Gromit actually. The four of us were sat there watching a film. Ian was at the garage, and I took these to the garage because I had to meet Ian there because he's got a flat tire on his car. And Bill's picked him up, and I went to pick him up later on in the day, and I took my knitting, and I managed to put the toe in and finish. I didn't have any needles or anything with me, so I couldn't kitchen the toe, so I did that this morning. So this sock has taken me like 3 days to knit, and then I've got this one. So I didn't want to do the heel in the contrast because I just don't think I would have had enough to do the heel as well. There's not really that much there, like there's really not a lot there now. So I finished on this. The thing is I've got this much of this yarn left over. This is the yarn that I'm using, obviously, and I run out on this one because I obviously split them into 50-gram balls. I'd run out, so I had to start the toe colour 4 rows before I would normally, which is fine, it doesn't matter. So I've done sort of 4 rows, then gone into the decreases, and it's quite nice actually. So I normally do a 65 row foot from my Fish Lips Kiss heel. So I do a 65 rows in the main colour, but I did 60 rows and then 4 rows of the contrast colour because I didn't want to run out. And then did the toe. So I'm 1 row short. I've tried them on, they fit fine. 1 row between friends ain't nothing. So yeah, it's fine. 1 row shorter is not a problem. So hopefully by next week you will see the finished pair of socks, and that will be the quickest pair of socks I think I've ever knit. And I was really enjoying knitting on them. So yeah, that is half a finished object, and I'm really pleased with that one as well. And then that way I am hoping that I can get caught up with my monthly socks as well. So I'm not like dropping behind like I was before. So yeah, I'm in front because they're my June socks, and it's only the 7th of June, and hopefully by the 14th of June, I would say, I will have them done, and I'll be able to, yeah, maybe knit a patterned pair of socks. I'm feeling a patterned pair of socks. I don't know how oh, what word am I thinking of? Intricate. I don't know how intricate the pattern will be, but it might happen, who knows. The next thing is my paint pan style cowl thing. I've knit a little bit on this. Oh, everything's going to fall off the table. I've moved the table over to put everything on it. So the last time you see this, oh, I've knit quite a bit actually. The last time you see this, I was at this purple colour here, and I have knit all of this, and to be honest, to do 6 rows on this doesn't really take me that long. And then once I get to the end of one colour, I'm like, I just want to knit another colour. And that's really what happened. There's one problem with this, and you could probably tell just by looking at it, that my tension is all over the place. So my tension at the bottom here was quite loose, and then I was finding it really hard to get my stitches round this short, well, I say short cable. It's a longish cable. It's the shortest cable I've got, and I don't think any shorter would work for me because the needles are quite long. So I'm using a 3.5 mil, and it is I'm using basically I knit a litmus cowl last year, really love it, and I wanted a similar one. I see this being knit, and yeah, basically I just wanted a litmus cowl that was this patterned. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see in this pink line here, my tension was so tight, and you can even see it sort of puckering a little bit. So I decided to try and switch it to DPNs. So I did a couple of rows on DPNs, and I've just got wooden cheapy DPNs, and they weren't working, and I was just like, oh, I really don't know what to do. I have got other DPNs, but I think they were 3mm. I'm just checking now. Oh yeah, because I've got these ones, but they're 3mm. They would come for free with a magazine years and years and years ago. But anyway, so then I thought, let me try Magic Loop. And I think that is where I went wrong, the Magic Loop, because I think it's just pulled this bit here. Like you can see where it's sort of going in here. I think it's just pulled it too tight. I think it will block out a little bit. And I was just like, that's not working. So then I went back to this cable, and I just thought to myself, right, I need to loosen up a little bit, because obviously I'm finding it difficult to get the stitches round. And to be honest, now I've loosened my stitches up a little bit and I'm not knitting as tight. I am knitting sort of with one colour in each hand, so continental and English style. I think it's looking a lot better. So here was really tight, as you can see. Down here is not too bad, but then up here I just think it looks a lot plumper. I was worried about you being able to see the strands behind, so like behind here and things, but to be honest, I think it's going to be alright, because it's going to be doubled anyway. I've got a fly again. I think it's gone. So yeah, it's going to be doubled like this, and then round my neck, so it's going to be on a dark surface, not looking through like that, basically, like through the light. So I think it's going to be okay. I'm really happy with how it's knitting. The yarns I'm using is my Noodle Soup Gumball yarns that I got for Christmas from Ian. And I'm really happy with it so far. I'm really loving the way that it's coming out. I'm literally just dipping my hand in and picking out a colour. Ian picked up, so Bill's picked up this purple colour last time that I was knitting it. Ian picked out this colour here, which isn't showing very well. It is a sparkly colour, and it's got quite a bit of dark in it, so it sort of matches in with the base colour, but it's fine. I'm going to use all the colours anyway, and there are a couple more in there like that, so I'll just spread those through evenly. And then this green colour I thought would look nice. The other colours, so I picked out this yellow because I thought it goes nice with the green, and then these last three colours I did actually choose, even though I'm saying I'm just picking out whatever, because I thought they go nice together, and then them two go nice together. And then what I'm going to do is just literally randomly pick out a colour for the next one. I need to do my 2 rounds of plain, and then I can go on to the next. So yeah, really happy with this. I've rambled on about it lots. It is the style of the paint pan cowl on Ravelry. It is a paid for pattern. It is only a couple of pounds. Once I finish this, I'm thinking of maybe, I'm not sure, because obviously I've tried doing this in Magic Loop and it's really not working. So I'm going to see if I can donate to the pattern designer. I thought that was a bee. It's a machine. I'm going to see if I can donate to the designer somehow, because even though I'm doing it my own way, it's still an idea that I've got from someone else. So yeah, that is my paint pan cowl. It's going to take me a while, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm hoping I'm going to have enough yarn. So I'm just going to knit until either I run out of the colours or I run out of the main colour, which I've still got lots of. So I'm hoping we will be fine with that. So that's that. Then the next work in progress is my wrap, and I haven't touched it this week, but I will quickly just hold it up. So yeah, I haven't touched it this week. This is the I can't say the word. It does actually say on the pattern how to pronounce it. Mete Noe. Still can't say it. It's that wrap. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and I'm using my minis that I got out of my 12-day advent calendar from Pink Heart Yarns. And yeah, there's lots of colours in it. I've only got a couple of more colours to add, and then I can block it. But like I said, this is still it's still on the needles. It's a long-term project because I go through stages of wanting to knit it and then not want to knit it, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that is that. Whoops. Oh god, it's down there now anyway. My next work in progress, I haven't touched it, but I haven't shown it for quite a while, so I thought I'd show it for anyone that's new here and whatever. I am knitting the Flamingo Go jumper from Drops. Is it from Drops? I think it's from Drops, yes. And it is this jumper. It's a colourwork jumper, and this was one of the first colourwork jumpers that I cast on before the Dino Raw jumper for my sister and before the Llama jumper for me. But then I had a test knit that I needed to do. I had my sister's jumper that I needed to do for her birthday, and I got all into tears, and I was like, no, this one's got to go on the back burner. And it's still on the back burner, and at the end of the day, it's going to be massive on me because I don't know how to measure myself properly. I have lost a little bit of weight, so in all I've lost 19 pounds in the last couple of months, but this was going to be too big for me even when I was not losing weight. So here we have, oh my goodness, I have caught a yarn here. Hopefully I'll be able to fix that. Look. I should be able to fix it. So here we have, and it's on the front, never mind, we have the Flamingo jumper, and it is literally at a stage where I'm just knitting, but I had the problem of I didn't have enough needles, so I was using 4 mils for the wrap that I was doing, the one that I can't pronounce, and then I wanted another pair or another set of 4 mil to do the Paint Pan Cow wrap that, not wrap, but the Paint Pan Cow that basically I was being silly, didn't look at the needles that I used on the Litmus Cow and realised it was a 3.5 mil needle that I was using. So I can put 4 mils back on this, which I'm going to do today. I've got my little case here with all my needles in it, and I'm going to put my 4 mil back on this, and I am going to carry on knitting on this to hopefully get it finished. I was thinking of doing short sleeves on this, but it is double knit, and it is the main colour is in Signet double knit, and yeah, I really am enjoying it. It's random double knit colours here. I'm really enjoying what it looks like. I'm hoping that it will just be a big slouchy jumper for the winter. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes, but even holding it up to me now, like, it's literally going right round my arm, so I just know it's going to be miles too big. I can't try it on because the cable is only little. So yeah, I am just going to knit this. I might knit the sleeves and then like finish this ball, knit the sleeves, and then I might knit until I run out of yarn and make it into like a dress, like a woolly dress type thing that I can wear with leggings in the winter. What do you think about that? I didn't think of that. I don't think I'm going to have too much yarn left over. That's the problem. I think I've got 5 balls. Not sure. We'll see. Anyway, that's what I might do, because it's just going to be, and it needs blocking. Like, Denise, what was I thinking? Like, what literally was I thinking when I cast this on? I am doing the 2XL, which is an actual bust of 54 inches. I'm not 54 inches anymore. I think I measure at 48.5 inches. So yeah, it's going to be, I have a lot of positive ease. Like, look, this is the body, and I can wrap it like nearly round me. Never mind, it is what it is. So I need to sort out this little bit here. And I might knit on this while I'm editing today, like rendering and things. I might get a little bit done on this. And it's nice that it's just round and round now, so I can even take it downstairs. But yeah, anyway, that is that for you that haven't seen it for a while. No progress has been done on it, and I think I even put, yeah, this is how much progress it's had. Literally 1 row. So yeah, that's that. That is all my sort of works in progress. I do have one other bag here, which is, I started in the winter, I started knitting baby hats to donate. And I was going to knit them throughout the year and then donate them at the end. I've only knitted 4 so far. So these are just like little baby hats. And I wanted to use up like scraps and things that I had. This one's a little bit bigger, and this is like 2 different greys. It was out of the same ball. And then a little pink one. And then another like pinky purpley colour. You can see the difference. So they're all I got. But then in here I got like other yarns as well. So I've got this one that I could possibly use. I can't even remember what pattern I was using now. Is it in here? I think it was just like the basic baby beanie on Ravelry. I might have even googled it. I can't remember. There's a spider dangling. I'm gonna get it because I don't want it in my coffee. Thank you very much. You can go on there. Go on. As long as you don't grab me coffee. So yeah, that is a sort of long-term project when I'm feeling like I want to knit a little baby hat. Like I said, there is literally only 4 in there so far. I've also had a chance to play with my polymer clay. So I do want to try and get some polymer clay stitch markers in the shop. I need a lot of practice, so practice makes perfect. But I had a little play, and in here we have some, I've only got a few. They are baked, so I can hold them up. I've got 2 of each. 2 of each, well, I'll show you. We have a little mushroom, because I thought Mike is obsessed with Mario at the moment, and it was just something that I saw. So we have a little mushroom, which is so adorable. And then I thought, well, we can't have a green mushroom without having a red mushroom. So yeah, that's that one. And then I decided to go, these were the first ones that I did, so they're not perfect by any means, but I just thought they would be so cute. So if anyone loves or knows about Animal Crossing, you will know about this stitch marker. How cute is that? Oh my god. So it is like a little present thing. So when you're playing Animal Crossing, these float around. Obviously the balloon is attached to the gift box, and then you punch the balloon, the gift box comes down. So yeah, I did one of those and I thought it's so cute. They are baked and everything now, and they baked really well. I just need to get a little bit more practice on them. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those. So hopefully one day. Sorry, my camera was like, no, you've reached your limit. So yeah, hopefully one day there will be some polymer clay stuff in the shop, but we will see how that goes. That's pretty much it for today. On Friday, me and Ian had our second vaccine, so we're all vaccinated up. My arm is a little bit achy. I didn't really have any symptoms other than a little bit of a headache on Saturday. Took some tablets and I was fine. Ian was okay this time, so that's all good. Yeah, so we're fully vaccinated, which is really, really good. Not saying that it's gonna, obviously we're not gonna catch it or anything, but if we do get it, then hopefully symptoms will not be half as bad. But yeah, just what else was there really? What else did we do? Not really that much, but I had the boys the weekend. It was really, really nice. Absolutely knackered after it, but yeah, all was well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. If you are interested in anything else, then you can obviously watch my podcast, not podcast, my vlogs and that. I do need to get that uploaded, and I got to remember there's actually footage on my phone, so I need to get that across as well. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I am thinking of also doing a little video, or maybe on my podcasts, people that I watch, maybe like do a couple every week or something, because there's some really, really lovely people that I watch. And yeah, if there is anyone that you watch that you recommend, then leave the comment down below, and if I'm not watching them, I'm gonna go and have a look, and everyone else can go and have a look as well, so we can all share who we watch. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a crafty, lovely crafty week, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.